Hi, my name is Trevor Tyson with Kbandstraining.com. We're going to focus on a guy's basketball dynamic warm-up to get those explosive jumping muscles loose and to get your body ready to perform at its best. First things first, we're going to focus on our hamstrings. This is a very important muscle that we need to keep loose to prevent injuries and keep us on the court. So we're going to be moving for about 8 to 15 feet for our dynamic warm-up length, and we're going to be starting with the toy soldier. Keep your chest nice and high throughout each individual rep. You're going to be alternating legs, putting those hands up high for a bit of a goal to get that leg up just that little bit extra. Be sure not to buckle at the waist. The more you bend at the waist for your kicks, the less amount of stretch you're going to be getting in your hamstrings. So stay tall, keep good form, and alternate legs back and forth throughout the whole sequence here. Our next down and back is going to be a combination of the toy soldier with the RDL. This is going to work to challenge your balance and a little bit more of that stability. So as you kick that first leg up, it's important that you wait for that leg to get back down even with your body, and as it rotates back, you're going to move right into the RDL, dropping that chest even with the leg. Continue alternating legs, always staying on one foot. Try not to put that foot down as you come through the middle. The stability and the balance factor is going to be a big part of keeping your body healthy from both all of those explosive movements to the side as well as long sprints. So really work to stay with that balance, staying nice and tall on our toy soldier kick, and then as we roll through to the RDL, keeping a nice flat back, working for balance. You should be starting to feel nice and loose through your hamstrings, so let's go ahead and slide over for the groin. You're going to move down and back, and we're going to do a nice slide from side to side. Drop your butt back and keep your chest tall as you shift from the side to the other side. Now make sure that you face the same direction down and back so we get an even stretch on both sides as well. The reverse lunge and twist is going to be a great exercise to get your hips loose. Extend your lunge, really get back and reach back with that back leg, keeping good posture and sink down in your hips. As you reach the bottom now, you're going to twist over that front knee side, reaching back to get towards that heel. Now it's important that we don't just stay on one plane. I don't want you rotating and staying tall. I want you to reach back and try to get towards your heel. As soon as you reach that spot where you're going to have to move off that normal plane, you're going to again attack that balance and stability factor here. So reach back, go down towards the heel, and then gain ground towards that back foot. Stand up again and be ready for the next rep. Now we're going to move into a quad stretch. You're going to do this continually walking, and you're going to go to the tips of your toes on each individual stretch. Opposite hand, opposite leg, reach up, grab your foot, and you're going to take that hand up on the same leg that you're stretching, reach nice and tall, and go to the tip of your toe. When you go to the tip of your toe, we want to roll those hips back slightly so we can stretch our hip flexor. We don't want to just sit here and stay low right here, just go to the tip of our toe and work to stretch our quad. You want to rotate your leg back just a little bit so we can get the full length of our quad. Now it's time for some resisted reps to get you a little more blood flow before we get into some drills. Sit down now and get into the glute walk. This is going to be a great exercise. It's going to burn. You're going to not want to do this, but it's very important because your glutes are in charge of so much lateral movement. So we've got to get them loose, got to make sure they're ready to rock. So keep good posture, chest stays tall, sit low in your seat, and you're going to walk slowly but surely. Don't let the feet click. The wider you stay, the better. Make sure that we don't have our toes aimed out real wide. You want to have them nice and neutral, just similar to a defensive stance. This next exercise is going to be back to the stability as well as the balance factor with resistance now. You're going to move back to the toy soldier RDL, and it's going to be a lot different with the bands on. As you kick, now you're going to feel that buckling effect want to take place. So you've got to stand strong and be very conscious of your core to stay tall in the chest. Work high in the front side, working through the resistance, and now as you come back down, you've got to stabilize. And then move right back into the RDL, and again, you're going to be feeling that resistance. It's important to control the movement from front to back because it's very important to help prevent injuries that we work on one leg, maintaining that balance. Let's finish with a little more pace. We're going to go 2 sets down and back of high knees. Don't worry so much about your pace forward as much as staying explosive and moving slowly forward with more fast reps in place. So don't try to gain ground as much as you try to move your feet quickly. Get the knees up, hands up, good position, down and back, we're gonna be ready to rock. Now that you're nice and loose from the dynamic warm-up, go ahead and click around and let's get into some offensive and defensive drills so that you compete at your best.